What's up, guys? I'm a Nearsighted gamer. Thanks for coming to see me. I wanted to make a really quick video to highlight something that is quite a big deal to me. It may not be that big of a deal to a lot of you, but for someone in my situation, it really is. As you may or may not know, the Nintendo Switch had its 8.0 update early this week. I think it was yesterday actually. And with it, in addition to just stability, like a lot of updates do, and the past few Switch updates, I know the last one had it. They actually gave us some features and some very useful features at that. And while everybody is talking about the fact that you can transfer save data from Switch to Switch, which is a big deal because that means, you don't have your Switch data just locked onto your Switch. You can move it from Switch to Switch, and people are speculating that it's going to have something to do with, the new Switches coming this year, and so you wouldn't be able to transfer your save data if you bought a new one, but with this, now you're able to. But that's all well and good. I don't plan on getting a new Switch, so that doesn't have anything to do with me. What I want to talk about is the fact that they have instituted a zoom feature for the Nintendo Switch. And for a lot of people, this might not be that big of a deal, but for me, like I said, it is, because there's a few games, not a lot of games, but there are games and there are times when my poor vision causes me to not be able to enjoy a game. And there have been times whenever I've chosen not to play a game because I don't think that I would be able to read the text. So I wouldn't be able to enjoy the game. And in certain games, I would have to, take a screenshot and then go into the capture gallery and then zoom in on the screenshot to see what the text was. And if I'm playing something like an RPG, then that really takes you out of the game, literally takes you out of the game. But with this feature, I can do so without getting out of the game, and it takes all the limitations off of me playing any game, and I was super excited about this. I'm so glad Nintendo did this. I was hoping for something like this. I don't know if they planned on doing it eventually, or if there was like an outcry from other members of the community who wanted something like this. This was one of my really big gripes, I guess, with the Nintendo Switch, where I could play it on my television, that's great, but one of the main draws of the Switch is portability. So if I'm playing a game in portable mode, then if I can't read certain things on the screen, then that takes away from the portability aspect. Yeah, I can watch it on TV and be able to see it perfectly fine, or a lot better. But now that it's portable, that's what you really want to do. That's kind of the draw of the Switch. And now that I can actually be able to zoom in, then it makes it where every game is playable for me now, and I'm so happy about this. Like, when I saw this, I couldn't believe that it was actually a thing. It's actually not that hard to do. All you do is you push your home button 2 times, and then they'll take you into this zoom mode. And you can use these 2 buttons to zoom in as well, or you can just pinch the zoom, which is great because you're still actually in the game. Well, you can do this on the game and the screen. You're still actually involved in what you're doing, and it's not really taking you out of it. Like, for example, let's go to let's go to Tales of Vesperia. Hopefully it won't take too long because, I'm just trying to show you something really quick. This will be a perfect example because it is an RPG that will have, a lot of text. I was playing this before and I wasn't having too hard of a time. I was having to squint to read the text. But with this now, I won't have to, and I won't have to strain my eyes. I think I just accidentally. Okay. Sorry, just a second, guys. Alright. Please tell me that I didn't. Okay, for example, like right here. I don't know how well it is. Can you see? Alright, so for example, I want to read this text down here without having to put my face all the way up against the switch. So I would just push the home button 2 times, and then I can just move over and go up close, and I can read the text. No problem. How cool is that? I know, and also to get out of it, well, you can, okay, once you go into the mode, you can push the home button again to lock it, and it will stay at that size of which you got it, which you can see right here. Okay, for example, go into it, and then I just zoom in. See, I'm using right there. That's the section I'm using. It moves around, lets you know where you are on the screen. And then if you want, for example, just to be right here and look at all of the items, all right, I would just push home, and then it locks it right there, and it's going to stay right there. And then I can move like right here, and just focus on this one small spot. And then if I want to get out of it, then I just go into it again, or it just lets you out of it completely. Just push the home button 2 times again. This is great. I mean, like, I can play any game now. There's games that had like small text, or small text from like characters talking, or things like this that are written that I wasn't able to play because it just made it really hard. I had to really squint, get really close. Just really wasn't having fun. But now, thanks to this update, I can, and I had to make a video talking about how cool it was. Yes, transferring save data is great and something that was very needed. There's also other features like, there's some Splatoon icons, avatars that you can use. There are some for Yoshi's Crafted World. I believe there are a couple other things, but these are the main 2 that are going to be talked about because they're ones that actually added to the Switch's functionality. And a lot of people will be talking about the transfer feature, which is great. But this, for me and other visually impaired gamers, this is something that was needed for the Switch, and it brings the Switch up several notches in my book, because it makes it where now every game on the Switch's library is now like able to be played, and I can play them like just like everybody else, and not have to really feel separated, and it's just great. So thanks for watching, guys. I just wanted to make this video really quick. I appreciate you watching it. If you haven't subscribed and you're watching this, then just go ahead and do so. It'll take like 2 seconds. I guess I'll say follow me on Twitter at Nearsighted Gamer, GAMR, Facebook.com/Nearsighted Gamer. If write in the comments if you agree with me, or what feature for the Nintendo Switch 8.0 update really appeals to you. If it's this one, if it's the transfer data, if it's the avatars, or the other ones that I didn't mention, because I really wasn't focusing on those with this video. That was what it was about, the zoom feature. I got a lot of videos that I watch. Like, I watch my gaming gaming memories series that I have, where I talk about memories involving me and gaming, of course, of like growing up in my childhood. It's really interesting. I'm really having a lot of fun sharing those with you, so check those out. I'd really appreciate it. I'm getting to the point where I'm rambling now, and I feel just terrible about it. But thanks for watching. Like I said, I guess like this video if you like it. If you don't like it anyway, because I said so. I guess that's it. As always, be excellent to each other. See you, pupils.